Martinsville, short track racing. Is it about patience and points, or is it about rivals and revenge? It's time to solve the Martinsville mystery. Buckle up, Virginia. The NASCAR Winston Cup Series is in town.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me home. We're gonna have some fun. When the clock strikes 1, we're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Don't tell your mama.
McBlam Racing presents the NASCAR Winston Cup Series at Martinsville Speedway in Martinsville, Virginia. Today, it's the running of the Old Dominion 500. Welcome back, race fans, to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Let's Play. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey McBlam. And it's time to bring the noise to the quiet town of Martinsville. Short track racing style. Who will conquer this Old Dominion and take away the grandfather clock? We'll find out shortly, but first, let's go trackside.
Gentlemen, start your engines. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup. Starting out front are the Pennzoil Chevrolet and the 20 car. Starting in row 2 will be the Mark Martin Ford and the 46 car. In row 3 are the UPS Ford and the GM Goodrich Service Plus Chevrolet. In row 4 are the Altel Ford and the Lowe Chevrolet. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Sprint Dodge and the 40 car. The 6th row has the Interstate Batteries Pontiac and the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge. In row 7 are the Dodge Dealers UAW Dodge and the Team Rusty Ford. Starting the race from row 8 are the M&M's Pontiac and the Haviland Ford. And in row 9 are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the 161 car. Starting in row 10 will be the 98 car and the DuPont Chevrolet. In row 11 are the 16 car and the 21 car. In row 12 are the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the Valvoline Pontiac. Row 13 finds the Caterpillar Dodge and the Rubbermaid Ford. The 14th row has the 27 car and the Target Dodge. In row 15 are the UAW Delphi Chevrolet and the 26 car. Starting the race from row 16 are the Tide Ford and the Kodak Chevrolet. Row 17 has the 143 car and the 63 car. Starting in row 18 will be the Napa car and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will have his work cut out for him in this one. The 20th row has the 132 car and the 175 car. Starting the race from row 21 will be the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet and the America Online Chevrolet. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the 55 car.
And there you have it, guys. There is the starting lineup for the field for the Old Dominion 500 here at Martinsville Speedway, as given by MRN, the voice of NASCAR, Joe Moore and Barney Hall. We have got our work cut out for us, as well as points leader Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting from the back of the field, where we got the hard charger Yates engine up front, Dale Jarrett starting in 5th. We start with our fenders and tempers intact. It's going to be interesting to see if we can keep it that way as we come off turn 4. Green flags in the air. We're racing. We got a big launch on the start. All right, trying to slow down going into the turn. Oh, man, contact with Jamie McMurray there. Had to get on the brakes even harder. I didn't expect him to slow up that much. Ooh, bad hop into turn number 3 there. Let Nadu get to our inside, but we've got the straight line speed. We're going to pull the gap on him. And, oh boy, a little bit of a bad entry into turn number 1 that time. I got to be a little bit careful about that. As we go down into turn number... Oh boy, I got loose. Oh man, contact with Johnny Benson. Benson off the pace in front of Jamie McMurray. Jamie had to go to the outside to avoid that. And here is where it starts. Here is where the frustration starts. We get into Kurt Busch. We're gonna have to go to the outside to get around him. And man, we're on the brakes so hard. We're not dive bombing. This is the problem that I have with this track, is like we start way in the back here, and these guys are just so slow. So I get into Jonathan Wolf there. Not trying to get into these guys. So I'm not trying to dive bomb them or anything. I'm just trying to work my way around them, but they're just so slow through the corner. Alright, come on. Ease it on in there. Ease it on in there. Ooh, contact with Matt Kenseth. Don't want to do that too much here at Martinsville with him. We've seen how that goes. And, oh, caution is out. Ooh, Kenny Schrader's around. We got into the inside wall. Kenny Schrader up and over. Big crash behind us. Yeah, it looks like Kenny Schrader goes around. He might have had some help from behind. Oh, and he collects Jonathan Wolf and looks like Chad Chaffin. No help from behind. He just loses it going into the turn. He goes around, tries to collect it. And Chad Chaffin and Jonathan Wolf get into it. We're going to go ahead and stay out. But man, we've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. Here we come. Green flags back in the air. We got another decent jump on the start. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Like I said, these guys are just so slow into the turn. Alright, trying to make our way to the inside of now Ricky Rudd. Car feels really good, actually. Got on the grass a little bit there. That kind of killed our momentum through the turn. But car feels actually really good. We're fast, but these guys are just so slow. Also, full disclosure, this is a post commentary that I'm doing right now. We're about to go 3 wide. Thought better of that. Backing out of it. This is a post commentary that I'm doing, and you will find out why. You will find out why. Yeah, we're on our way to the inside of Jimmy Johnson, now to the inside of Rusty Wallace. Oh boy. Casey Kane puts a block on us. We give him a bump, move him up out of the groove. Work us to the inside. Ooh, overdrove that. Oh man. Yeah, that was totally my fault that time. Totally overdrove that. Got into Bobby Labonte just a little bit. Work our way to the inside of Labonte. Ooh, contact with the 5 car of Terry Labonte, his brother. Yeah, I might have drove that in a little bit too deep, but frustration is just starting to get to me. These guys are so slow. The frustration is really starting to get to me. I might lose my hood before this race is over. There's Sterling Marlin in front of us. We're going to work our way around him. Working side by side. Ooh, contact. A little rubbing down the backstretch. Yes. And didn't have the track map on. Wasn't sure where I was for a second there. Just trying to find this rhythm. Ooh. Almost overdrove that. Ooh, looks like I got a little bit of trouble up there. Steve Park is leading this backpack here. So we're going to try to work our way around the short track ringer, Kyle Petty. Kyle Petty's always really decent at these short tracks in this game. I believe he actually won a few when I played season mode a few years ago. I believe he actually won a few of them. Made a little bit of contact with them, but you know, nothing too terrible. Now we're going to start running some decent laps. We got some open air. 5 seconds back to the leader. Alright. Catch up to Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, and Steve Park. Steve Park started on the pole. Easy, easy, easy! Golly, man. I have to get on the brakes so hard. Alright, contact with Steve Park. It's alright. It's just casual contact there. That I don't necessarily mind, but we gotta be careful now. And I overdrove the heck out of that. That's totally my fault. I'm trying to catch up to these guys now. Slow it down, slow it down. Tires are worn. I don't know why I'm driving it so hard. I think I'm just upset at this point. But the tires are very worn. You know, like they haven't hit red yet, but they are worn. See, I've got no grip on the bottom. I mean, I've still got speed, don't get me wrong. That rear end gear is definitely helping out a lot, but I just got no grip. And even though I'm slowing down, but I need to really I need to get out of it earlier, and I'm not doing that because I'm mad. But the reason I'm doing post commentary is because I was getting so frustrated. I was getting so mad because these guys were so slow, and I wound up damaging my car a whole lot more than I wanted to, and they just wouldn't get out of my way. And later on, there was a lot of cursing involved, and I don't typically like to curse a whole lot on the channel. So I try to keep it, you know, at least PG-13. Not drop too many dang F-bombs, but I was really upset. So it looks like we're running third. We got Dale Jarrett up ahead of us. I think Dale Jarrett's in second. Mark Martin is leading the race. It's going to be interesting to see how things shake out. Steve Park is running fourth. Tony Stewart is running fifth. So we're just going to try to be careful, take care of our vehicle, come down pit road, try to get the jump on these guys. No real changes. I think everything's fine. I debated whether I wanted to loosen up the car or not, but I think everything is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and just get the jump on these guys, get some fresh tires. Man, look at our car. Look at our car. It is destroyed. Alright, 4 tires and fuel. You know what would be a nice touch one day is to see the wear on the tire. That would be a nice touch one day in like a future NASCAR game. I mean, I know we're it's minute, but it would be like a little nice touch there. Oop, boy, watch out for Robbie Gordon. So we've got to be really careful now, because pit stops are wonky in this game, and when pit starts start happening, whoa, got really loose there. When pit stops start happening, there is, come on, Jonathan, give me some room there. They have no sense of awareness. So I got to be really, really careful about that. So I'm just going to go to the outside. Yeah, I'm purposefully going to keep to the outside for a while here. I say that as we go to the oh man, come on, give me some room. Oh, why? See, and this is what I'm talking about, that sense of awareness. It's like they just don't have it. At this track. At most other tracks it's usually fine. But, oh man, see, that damaged our right front. That's probably going to kill our speed some too. But we just got to be careful, man. Like, we don't want to cause a caution. We don't want to be the cause of the caution. And we don't want to damage our car. These guys are wheel hopping it in. Oh no. That's actually Jeff Green with a blown engine. I thought they were just wheel hopping it in there for a while. So we're just trying to be as calm and patient as we possibly can. Yeah, I guess you could say our temper nor our fender is intact right now. But yeah, I get a few more bad hits, man, and I'm out of the race. So I need to be as cautious as I possibly can. Just try to take it easy around this track. There is a glitch where a lot of people will, oh boy, oh wow, I got really tight through that turn. Not sure what happened there. There is a glitch where some drivers will pit twice. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It's just a weird glitch. But it doesn't happen all the time, and not with every driver. Ooh, I tried to... Ooh, a little contact with Tony Stewart there, trying to keep him behind us. So, yeah, I think Harvick's already pitted. I don't know, the pit strategy is really weird. Like, some people will stay out a long time, and other people will just double pit. So it's a weird thing going on. So I gotta be really careful, because there's no telling what's gonna happen here. So yeah, got some more cars. Looks like they're coming down pit road. So we're in third right now, which is good. So the leaders are coming in now. The 88 and the 6. Okay, Dale Jarrett's leading some laps. So, yeah, I'm not... Oh, there goes. Okay, there goes Dale Jarrett. Ooh, I heard some contact back there. I'm not sure where that came from. Alright, come on. Get to the inside of the 25. Contact. Of course, because now at this point I'm just like, get out of my way. And, oh, thanks, Casey Kane. Thank you, Casey Kane. He just doors me to the outside there. That's okay. He's not on the lead lap. Okay, Mark Martin is in the lead. You just need to just try to catch him. And, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about here. Some cars will double pit. Now Mark Martin's coming down pit road. He's already came down pit road. He's already been down pit road. That's what I'm talking about. It's like some cars will just double pit for no reason. But we pick up 5 bonus points for leading. And we're going to have another issue because a lot of guys are going to be on fresher tires. And maybe that's the case because the tire wear at this track is insane. It is insane, like the tire wear at this track. So, oh yeah, as I was saying, I forgot about that one. Okay, so this is around the time where, oh boy, I had to really get on the brakes there to avoid Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was going super slow into the turn. But this is what I was saying, like, where this becomes a battle with Jamie McMurray. He becomes a big issue here. And he tries to turn us once again, and we save it barely, and he's getting into us, running us into the wall. And we're barely hanging on to this right now. Oh boy. So we have Jamie McMurray giving us all kinds of trouble, and he doors us again. And at this point, I am super mad. And I'm trying to be as, again, once again, he gets into us. And I'm trying to give him a lane. I'm trying to, like, all right, go ahead around. And at this point, we lose the lead. Because I didn't know that Sterling Marlin was on the lead lap. But he gets around us, and we're going to try to chase him down here. And, ooh, boy. Yeah, we're just kind of wheel hopped it a little bit there going into turn number 2. And looks like we got nothing for Sterling Marlin. He's starting to pull a gap on us. There's a considerable gap to the third place car. But I was so pissed. I was so mad because I was like, man, I could have been fine. I was giving him a lane, and I could have been fine if he just would have just drove right on around me instead of hitting me in the left rear almost every turn, and I would have been fine. I probably would be in the lead right now. I don't know how much I could have held that lead from Sterling Marlin. Oh boy, I had to locked it up going into the turn that time. Somehow didn't go straight into the wall. Yeah, I don't know, that worked for us. We're gaining a little bit on Sterling Marlin, but we got nothing for him. We've got nothing for him. You see, he's pulling a really good big gap on us. It's weird. You can probably guess right now that my sight is kind of on Jamie McMurray, where he's right in front of us. So I look and he blocks, and I'm like, okay, now he's blocking. And any chance I had to really like catch him, it's not really gonna happen. So at this point, I'm just really, really mad. And there it is. There it is. There's the payback. Because I was not happy with McMurray, and I unfortunately ruined that turn completely. So I had to be a little bit careful going into the turn here, because now I got to get it back around these guys, who I'm faster than, definitely. But there's going to be the question of whether I want to get around them. Ooh, looks like we have some trouble up ahead. Smoking. Don't know who that was there, but yeah, I was super mad with Jamie McMurray. There goes our right front. So I guess that means the car was tighter than I thought it was. 2 laps to go. Like I said, we didn't have a chance to catch Sterling Marlin. He was just better in the long run than we were. But I will take this second place finish as I try my best. You can hear me on the brakes so hard. White flag in the air, 1 to go for Sterling Marlin. I don't know where third place is. There's Amy Hicks on our outside. I don't know what position she actually is. We had the preferred line as we come down the back straightaway for the final time, going into turns 3 and 4. Coming off of 4, Sterling Marlin wins the Old Dominion 500. He will take the grandfather clock home. We finished second. Third place is somewhere on this map. It's Jonathan Wolf and Ryan Newman.
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, you're right, but that just makes for a better race in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
Unfortunately, we're out of time for now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week at Atlanta.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the Old Dominion 500 here at Martinsville Speedway. Sterling Marlin is your race winner. We fall into second place. Jonathan Wolf finishes a solid top 3. Ryan Newman is in 4th. 5th is Steve Park after starting on the pole. Good run for him. 6th place is Rusty Wallace. By the way, I think Steve Park has the best showing for DEI at this track, so that's, you know, at least somebody was up there. Like I said, 6th place is Rusty Wallace. 7th place is Elliott Sadler. I haven't seen him up towards the top 10 in quite some time, moving up from 22nd. Jimmy Spencer finishes 8th. 9th place is Kyle Petty, who always manages to do well at the short tracks in this game. And rounding out the top 10 is the rookie Mark Jacobs. Is he still a rookie? I think he's still a rookie. I'm not 100%. I think he's actually still a rookie. If so, he is the top finishing rookie of this race. And here's the rest of the field where you can pick out your favorite driver. Winners purse of $130,000. 1 caution for 3 laps, 11 lead changes. Wow. Time of race 19:39. Average speed of about 80.3 miles per hour, and the margin of victory about 4.44 seconds. And let's see, Jeff Green falls out of the race with a blown engine on lap 28. And let's see, we got multiple cars finishing 2 laps down. And it's pretty standard for Martinsville, but I'm curious to see how many cars actually finished on the lead lap. And yeah, 8 cars finished on the lead lap. Golly, I think that's because of that little pit road glitch there. Let's see where Dale Jarrett finished 17th. And the points leader, I think, hurt the most. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 30th, so he doesn't move up many spots at all. It's going to be interesting to see how the points are going to shake out after this. Let's go take a look. Okay, guys, so here are the point standings after Martinsville. Check it out. Check it out. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still the points leader, but only 78 points ahead of us. We have moved into second, only 3 points ahead of Dale Jarrett. So Atlanta can shake things up as well. So that's we all know how Atlanta is. But Dale Jarrett is in third, 81 points back. Jonathan Wolf is in fourth, 98 points back. All 4 of these drivers have a chance to win the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. The question is, with not so many races to go, who's going to be the victor? I think there's only 3 races to go. Oh wait, no, that's not where I meant to go. Awards for the week. Pole award goes to Steve Park. Like I said, he was the strongest DEI car out there. Mark Martin led the most laps of the race. All charged up. We got that. I mean, we knew we were going to have that. We went from 30-something, 35th to second. Yeah, well, we had that. We had that down pat. Fastest pace of the race goes to Ricky Rudd. Mark Jacobs is the rookie of the race, as I said. And the most exciting pass of the race goes to Steve Park. I don't know. I mean, I would be interested to see that. I think it actually goes to Sterling Marlin, but it is what it is. Rookie of the Year still being led by Chad Chaffin. Pole award. Steve Park should have himself a pole now. So let's go down. Yep, he's got himself a pole along with Donnie Wolf. Jackpot 5 is all wrapped up. Chevy is still leading in the manufacturing championship. Lap champion, we pulled away even more on Dale Earnhardt Jr. 155 laps led on the season. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in second, 137 laps led on the season. 114 goes to Dale Jarrett, who's in third. Wow. Like I said, guys, I had to do most of that in post commentary because I couldn't use the live commentary for the race. Yeah, you guys can kind of figure out like the race intro is post. The race is usually live, and then and this is usually live. But I cursed so much. I was cursing so much, and I don't like to use too much bad language on this channel. So I was getting so mad because they were going so slow, and I'm like, how did all of you guys beat me? How did you guys beat me? How did you guys qualify so well and you're going so slow? And I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to beat my car to heck. And just because they're so slow, it's like there's only so much I can do. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be patient, but I got to get up there. I'm back in 35th. I only got 40 or so laps to get to the front. So yeah, I'm assuming if I had a better pit stop, didn't have so much damage, I wouldn't have lost so much time. But Sterling Marlin had just had me after a while. I don't remember where he qualified either, but Sterling Marlin had me. There was no catching him. My tires were way too worn. My handling was going away. I could not take the corners as fast as he was taking them, and I knew it. I just knew it, and yeah, I did. I hung back. I was methodically looking back to third place to see how far I was, and yeah, I was totally trying to dump Jamie McMurray after he tried to dump me twice, so I was really, really hot. Like I said, guys, I was super mad. And I don't usually get that mad, but it was just the contrast of it. I had no speed at this track at one point. At one point, everyone was lapping me at this track. It was ridiculous. To the point where I was just trying to stay out of the way, and now it's like we are, for the most part, for the first few laps of the race, we're class of the field, eventually it evens out and we start to, fall into our respective positions or whatever. But like I said, it was just frustrating. I knew this was going to happen. This happened last time as Martinsville. It's just like the cars are just so slow. And I don't understand that, I'm like, all right, these cars are so slow. Let me qualify up front. You know, don't come up with these unrealistic qualifying times, because that's just ridiculous. The track record at this time was like 19.8, and these guys are running 19.2s and 19.3s in qualifying. I'm like, come on, BS, man. Get out of here with that. So anyway, we got $5 million in the bank. No grandfather clock for us this time around, but man, guys, the points battle is happening. It's happening. We got 4 races left. I forgot about I forgot about North Carolina Speedway, Rockingham. So we got 4 races left in the season. This is going to be a tight battle. Like I said, any of the top 4 have a chance to win. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be so crazy. So keep that hypeness going down in the comments below. Thank you guys for tuning into McGlam Racing on McGlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. And like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep that hypeness going. Keep the hype train going. And I will see you at ATL.